So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can use, I'm going to use a ring today to make the top part of this sort of a knuckle ring that I have a tutorial for. I'll have the link for that. Or you can also do a just continuation with the chain, and you would just have a circle for your finger and then have a chain that was coming down from that, which is another way to do it. So I've done a lot of work already, so I'm just going to start to put this together. I'll have links for how, if you need a little more help on how to do closed links and loops and so forth. So now I'm working with about a 26 gauge wire, and that's really because it fits through my beads, but you just can gauge it according to what you think. Also have already completed, this is about 3 inches, and that's the part that goes along the finger, and this is going to be the bracelet part. I have a clasp and 2 10mm rings here as well. So I'm just going to add, attach the, this is the middle ring part, sorry, finger part. I'm going to attach that right to the ring. So I'm just going to do a closed loop. And just do half. I'll have some extra pictures of that in the on the end of the video. So just slide on your bead, and then just continue on the other side and do a closed loop. You do your circle, and then just slide that point of your knuckle ring on, and then start to close your loop. So do a couple wraps, turn it back, and then you would have that part of it done. So this is what you have so far. Now the next part is to take one of these circles, and then we're just going to attach it right there. Again, using the 26 gauge wire. You can use a heavier wire if you prefer, something that will accommodate to your beads, whatever you're using. You can use beads, crystals, anything, gemstone beads, whatever you want, whatever you have on hand. Okay, so I'm just going to do another closed loop, and then slide another bead on. I'm working with a 3mm Spinel, multifaceted Spinel bead. This is very similar to when you make a lariat design, except it's a sort of a smaller version of it, and it's going to be attached to the ring instead of just dangling. So just close up that loop, trim it back. So now you have this, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the middle of this pre-made bracelet that I've already made, and you're just going to take one more of these links and attach it to that, and then we'll just finish it off. So generally these are about 3 inches, sometimes they could be longer, and the bracelet is usually about 7 to 8 inches long, and it really depends upon how big a person's hand is, that who's going to be wearing it. So that's something you have to take into consideration. So just slide a closed loop onto the circle, just like you did the other side, and you're going to close it up. Close it out. I'm doing this quite quickly because this is there's a full tutorial on this. This is just really an assembly. And just slide another Spinel on, or whatever beads you're using. You can use bigger, smaller, whatever size beads you want to use, and it's just going to change the appearance. It's going to be a little chunkier if you use a bigger bead. Okay, so now just slide the middle of this, so get eyeball where the middle is. You can even measure it if you want to be exact, but I'm okay with just eyeballing it. Slide it onto the middle loop like that, and now you're just going to close that up. Okay. Trim it back, and you will have this now. Okay. Now, the last thing you're going to do is just attach a closure. And you can use a clasp closure, you can use a scroll closure. I have a link for how to make a scroll closure as well, or you can use a lobster clasp, whatever you want to use. Just something that will accommodate what you're looking for. Okay, so just again, we're doing the closed loop. Slide a bead on. Another open loop on this side. Slide on that last jump ring. Actually, just a circle of any kind. I mean, this is like just it's not really a jump ring, it's just a circle. And whatever size is going to work for your design. So you can trim that back. That's half of it done. The other half, just going to, again, circle, slide it onto your already finished loop, like that, close the loop, so now you're just going to put on another spinel bead, slide it on, and then just make a closed loop again. Just going to thread it right through this loop part of the clasp and slide it right on, close it up, and then that would be your completed hand bracelet. So this is what it would look like. Just open it up. So this concludes the tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.